So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is the My Cup of Tea coffee mug that my oldest gave me for Christmas. It is for steeping loose tea, and today's tea is from my April Sips By, and it is the Cookie Tea Almond Cookie Caffeine-Free Herbal Tea. That is a loose tea that we got this month. I've already been told that this is a very good tea, but we will find out. We will find out. And it's in my special little steeper. It's a very pretty color. It's a very pretty color. Well, I take that back. It's gotten a little bit pinker since then. I do put milk in my tea, so that does affect the color some. I'm sure it's quite rosy without the milk. With the milk, it looks almost like Pepto-Bismol. But we're going to go ahead and give this a sip. It has not been steeping very long, and we're just going to go ahead and we'll see. Smells good. I'm not sure what I think about that. I get the almond a little bit. Might need to steep a little longer. It's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this one yet. Like I said, it just might need to steep a little bit longer. So we'll set that all back up and let it do its thing. So today we are getting into our April Ipsy bag. I've seen the bag. The bag looks really cute online. But yeah, we're going to get into that in a minute. First, we have our unfinished business with last month's box. So let's get started with that. And the first thing was this Space Case Cosmetics eyeshadow in the color Alien Love Child. This is a pretty color. However, the formula and the texture of it reminds me of the Super Shock shadows, but slightly less pigmentation, unfortunately. And as you know, I'm not a big fan of the Super Shock shadow formula. And this one doesn't have a whole lot of pigmentation. It can be worked with, but I have similar colors that don't take as much work. I did use it a couple times under my brow, putting it over another color to kind of add a bit of a sheen. But other than that, I don't see me using this very much and really wasn't very impressed with it. I would have preferred something closer to a more normal shadow. So this is probably going to go in my Project Beauty share. Just not particularly thrilled by it. Next, we have the Jolie Cosmetics lip color. I don't remember what this particular lip color was called. Let's see if I can say on the bottom. Luxe Cream Matte in Lavender. And I am wearing it in my mix today. Can't quite see it. The berries and copper I put over it actually kind of took over. However, this is actually really nice, even for a matte, because as we all know, I don't like mattes. It is very creamy. It goes on very smooth. It has a lot of beautiful pigmentation. I do like the color. It just was a bit light for today. The only thing, and it does take a little bit of time to dry down, which is really nice because then I can use it as a mixer. Lip colors that dry down very quickly are very hard to use as mixers because by the time you get your other color on them, they've dried down to the point where they don't mix very well. This one takes a little bit longer. I think my only complaint about it is that it does reveal my lines a little bit, which is one of the reasons why I mix it. It's one of the reasons why I don't like mattes in particular too. So, but otherwise, I really do like this and do intend to keep it. It's a really nice lipstick and liquid lipstick, and I actually wouldn't mind seeing more from them. Then we got the Man Eater mascara. I really don't like the brush on this. You can see it's large. The formula is a bit clumpy. I have to like really just take it off. The bristles are very small. They aren't plastic, fortunately, which I would really hate. But I just really, really don't like the brush on this. And it has Like I said, it's just, the brush isn't very, it wasn't very good. The color is good, but it doesn't do much of anything for my lashes, with or without help. My help being either the Maybelline Great Lash or my NYX Worth the Hype, which will go underneath as kind of a primer, and then I will put the mascara I'm intending to wear over it. So this doesn't really do anything. It gives me a little bit of length, but not a whole lot. And after a third layer, it just doesn't build up. And so if it built up to a fourth layer, it might actually do something more for me, but not sure it would. It just wasn't very impressed. So this will be going to my daughter. It's not a mascara for me. Kind of hard to be a mascara for me. I like the Styla Great Lash. I like the Urban Decay Perversion. They, within, you know, usually it only takes me 2 coats to get the kind of lashes that I really like. So it's really kind of hard to impress me with a mascara. They did send me something that I absolutely love, and that is the Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I'm actually wearing this today. Not that you would know. It has a slight tint to it. And I actually really love this moisturizer. It's one of the first moisturizers, one of the first products I ever tried from First Aid Beauty. And as my skin starts changing for the summer, which it actually already has started to do, but as my skin starts changing for the summer, this is actually going to be a moisturizer that I'm more likely to purchase fairly soon. I've been debating between it and the new Barriere. I actually might get them both because I use the Barriere and I'm like, the Barriere is really nice. And then I use this and I go, this is really nice. So I am really almost tempted to get a new full size because I loved it all last summer, and I'm pretty sure I would love it this summer too. Almost everything else I have to use at the moment is too heavy, especially for summer, and what isn't too heavy is too expensive. So this or the Barriere cream would probably do me really well. If I could find something like this or the Barriere in a drugstore, I'd be all over it. Drugstore price stuff, I'd be all over it. But since I can't, and these do really well for my skin, they aren't so heavy that they... The thing with heavier moisturizers is, one, I can feel them on my skin, and I don't like feeling them on my skin. And two, my T-zone is already kind of a mess. So getting something that's heavy makes that even worse, and these don't do that to me. So this doesn't do it to me in the Barriere. I don't know which one. I like them both. I really do. And I'm really glad that Ipsy sent this to me, although this little guy is almost gone. And last, we had a lot of brushes. 2 were add-ons. 1 was in my bag. This is the one that was in my bag. I don't remember who the company that made it was. Probably SLMissGlam because of the little things on it. This is a shader brush. I really love this handle. It's beautiful. It is similar to the SLMissGlam. I think it is a SLMissGlam. So it is very much in line with the rest of their little brushes in that it is fairly sturdy. It's very lightweight. The shorter, somewhat stiffer bristles make this a very great detail brush for me. As you can see, I have used it quite a bit. So this particular brush I am really enjoying, and I do intend to keep and continue to use. The other 2 brushes were add-ons, and they were add-ons because they're from Royal & Langnickel. And I've said before, Royal & Langnickel to me is one of the most underrated brush companies out there. You don't see them reviewed a whole lot. At least I don't, not on the channels that I go on anyway. And I really love their brushes. So the first brush that I got was the Precision Angle brush. I had initially some issues trying to figure out how to use this, and then a friend said that she uses it for her concealer, and I started using it for my under eye concealer and color corrector, and it's perfect for that. It's got very stiff bristles, but at the same time it can blend that out beautifully, so I enjoy that. This is a blush brush, I believe. Thought it said it on there. There it is. Yeah, this is one of their blush brushes. I love this handle and this color. However, for me, these bristles are way too soft for a blush brush because I pat my blush on. However, However, I did use this for my highlight today. It does give a nice, it's a little on the wide side, so you have to be careful if you're going to use it for that. I've also used it for contour a few times. So it is a good all-purpose brush for anything for me but blush, and I do like it, and it does apply things very well. And yeah, so really, really enjoyed this. Overall, last month's bag was pretty good. The only two things that I really had issue with were the eyeshadow and the Man-Eater mascara, and the other items actually were wonderful. My add-ons were great. So I was pretty pleased with last month's bag. I know what I'm talking about, really. I'm getting distracted very easily today. It's already been quite a day, guys. I'm telling y'all. Alrighty, so let's get into this month's bag. I'm kind of excited about this. No add-ons this time. I am actually really, really trying not to buy a lot. Mostly I'm trying to get things that are replacements and a few small things that I want to try out that aren't like yet another blush or yet another eyeshadow palette or whatever. Although there is one eyeshadow palette I want that I'm not going to be able to get. But anyway. Alrighty, so getting in. Okay, so we have something on the outside of the bag, and it's another brush. I've been wanting one of these. This is the new Luxie line. And I've been wanting one of these. These are beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm actually really, really been wanting to try this line. This whole thing. The coppery rose gold against the black. That's beautiful. The little handhold. And this one is going to be great for like doing my brows or doing my eyelining. That is gorgeous. So that's my first item out of this month's bag, and I'm already excited. And here's our bag. It's covered in lemons. Honestly, this thing is cute, but it is not me, unfortunately. I really do like the bag. I'll say that. I do like it. It is, I love the little lemons everywhere. It's very summery and going into summer kind of stuff. We got the little ribbon, and it says Ipsy on it and all of that. However, this is not a bag I would use for anything. So this will probably go into my Project Beauty Share, even though I think it's a really cute bag. I personally, the only place I ever wear yellow really is in my eyeshadows. I never wear yellow clothes or anything like that because they make me look kind of sallow. So yeah, this will probably go in the Project Beauty Share box. Alrighty, so let's get this opened up and find our card. And here's our card. Build your dream bag. Get any glam bag product you want every month on the 2nd at 6 a.m. PST. So that's about the add-ons. You can add on a smaller size for $3, and you can add on full sizes for $12. So that's nice. Now in season, fresh spring beauty. Like I said, this is like going into spring and summer, so that works. And then on the inside, of course, of the card, they have the items that are in the bag. We're going to set that down and reach in and grab our next one. We already have our brush, and I got a tube. This is Apto Skincare Nourishing Mask with blue spirulina. This is for dry skin types, which I am not, but you know me, I'll give it a try anyway. It's safety sealed. That's an interesting color. It's actually kind of a bluish gray. It feels almost like a clay mask, and it goes out, it thins out really nice. We'll see how that dries, because some of these masks tend to dry down and they'll change color depending on what's going on your skin. So we'll take a look at that. I'm looking forward to trying that. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, that smells really nice. Got a scent of it as I put my hand down. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's reach back into the bag for the next item. And I have a Moon's Laura Sanchez. I have one of their sample eyeshadows. I actually would love to have this entire palette. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, that's a gorgeous color. Ooh. Ooh. I like it. Now I really want the rest of the palette. And I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I can't buy it. I just can't. But that's gorgeous. Real excited about that. That's beautiful. And I was thinking today that, so today's look is mostly browns and oranges. And then I threw in just a little bit of green that you guys probably can't see because I was going, oh, I really need some green in there. That just was like my mood. All right. Next I have, was the brush extra? I have 3 more items in my bag. Interesting. All right, next up I have the Balm Jour Creamy Lip Stain. Doesn't say a color. Where's the color? Namaste? Oh, Creamy Lip Stain. I'm telling you guys, honestly, I'm not this is the only thing I'm recognizing so far, and I did look at my items in my bag. Anyway, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty. So there's that. It's a bit more on the red side than what I really usually wear, but I think I will enjoy that. Yeah, that's pretty. I want to put it on. I want to put it on. I want to put it on. I'm going to put it on. Here we go. Okay, so this is turning out to be kind of a more of a pinky nude on me. I like it. I like it. I think it's a pretty color. I think it really works for my skin. Alrighty, so next I have the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. I told you guys I'm never buying a primer again. This is one of the reasons why. These little tubes go for quite a while. So this is from Tarte. Oh. That's interesting. Is this... Hydrating Primer. That's a very interesting, whoa. That would explain why, probably. That's a very interesting tube for a primer. It's a very loose, milky type. I mean, seriously, it's very, very milky. Very little bit goes a long way. You can see our mask does not change. It's kind of sticky still, though. I can see that being hydrating. Give that a try. Interesting. I've never tried one of their primers before. I did try their Amazonian Clay. It used to be one of my favorite foundations, and I probably would go back to it except for the cost. It feels soft, if a little bit sticky. Interesting. Interesting. All right, I do have one more item in here. I don't know how I got 6, but okay. And this is the item that another item that I was excited about that should have been in my bag anyway. And this is a fan brush. Now I have, we've got a few things going out on the edge. I'm going to yank that one, I think, probably. Oh, it came out. That's fine. I've actually tried a few fan brushes, but they've all been really wispy thin. Now this one is a little bit thicker, so I'm interested in giving it a try and see if I like it for highlighter. This is the $1 Billion Brushes fan brush. I can see that working. I'm very excited to give that a try. I've always wanted to try one that was a little bit thicker than the ones that I've had before. The other ones I've had have been very, very wispy and didn't seem to pick up much product or do much of anything. So this looks really nice. Alrighty, so that is our bag for April. And I have to say, I'm kind of puzzled because I don't recall doing any add-ons. So this was an extra that somebody gifted me, I guess. Thank you, Ipsy, or whoever in Ipsy threw that into my bag. I appreciate that. I'm really excited about this. I'm looking forward to trying the other brush. This is going to be interesting. Like I said, it hasn't dried down completely, but it also hasn't changed color. It's very tacky. Actually like this one already. I think this color really works for me. It's a little more on the orangey side, but it's not so orange that I wouldn't wear it. And I think it goes well with this. So anyway, and this is going to be interesting to try. So this month's bag is looking very interesting. I'm really kind of surprised that I got 6 items. I'm not unhappy with it, but really surprised. And I'm very excited to give all of these a try. It's looking like a really, really good bag. Really good bag. I'm very excited about it all. So that's it for today. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to trying this. And I hope that you like what you've seen. And if you are a regular subscriber, you will notice my lighting is a little different. Please let me know what you think about it. I did move some things around and make some minor adjustments. I think in my viewfinder, it looks a little better than it has. It's not nearly as shiny blindy and all that other stuff that we've been having issues with lately as the weather has changed, which has caused some interesting things with the lighting. So just let me know if the lighting is working for you, if you think it's this is much better. I'm liking what I'm seeing, so hopefully you do too. If you like what you've seen, I hope you will subscribe if you haven't already. If you do subscribe, I hope you will hit the notification bell. I currently upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, but we do occasionally get bonus videos, and we should get one this month in particular. And our bonus garden videos have already started. So if you're into gardening, you may want to take a look at those as well. Those will get more frequent as we get into summer, and then they will start fading off as we head into fall and into winter and things start dying out. Always hate that time of season, but I'm really excited that my season has started. We've already got exciting things going on in the garden. If you're part of my notification squad, I hope you will check your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both active. And if you choose not to subscribe, well, that would make us disappointed and sad because we love having people here, but you're always welcome back. And when you do come back, I hope you bring your cup of tea. I need to take my lid off. I'm hoping it got a little bit stronger. And I'm hoping that the flavors, I have to take it out because it's got its own internal little steeper. There we go. So I hope it got a little stronger and we've got some of the other flavors in there. Maybe. I'm actually finally getting the cinnamon. Now that it's mellowed out and it's managed to steep a little longer, yeah, I'm getting some more flavor on it. Still don't know how I feel about it. I think it's good. I don't think it's going to be a favorite, but I think it's a good tea. I like it enough to keep it and continue to use what I've got. A lot of times, like when I get the lavender ones, I'll try them once and then they go to my daughter or my son. But I think I like this one enough to keep it and keep drinking it. Not going to be a favorite, but it's not a bad tea. And with that, we're done, and I hope you all have a great day.